All right, let's talk about something huge for car dealerships today, social media. We're going to break down an incredible playbook inspired by the work of David Rozek that's all about shifting your focus from just selling cars to building a brand that people actually trust and believe in.
So let's just kick things off with a really important question. Seriously, if you were to open up your dealership's social media feed right now, what would you see? Is it just a wall of ads, basically digital billboards pushing inventory? Or is it telling a compelling story about who you are? Answering that one question, honestly, is the key to this whole thing.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about moving beyond just selling cars. Then we'll get into this awesome concept called the brand theater mindset. From there, we'll dive into the practical stuff, your monthly content cycle and a daily posting playbook. And finally, we'll look at the incredible payoff, building a brand that's practically unshakable.
Okay, so let's tackle that first point. We have to get to the root of the problem with how most dealerships do social media. It's all about making a fundamental shift, moving away from thinking about just transactions and towards creating real, genuine connections.
We've all seen the old way, right? Transactional ads that just interrupt your feed, they push a sale, and honestly, they just make people skeptical. The new way, what we're calling integrity storytelling, does the complete opposite. It's magnetic, it pulls people into your world, it builds a real community around your dealership, and that creates a level of trust you just can't buy.
And this is where things get really interesting. This brings us to the big aha moment of this whole strategy. It's a mental model David Rozek calls the brand theater. And trust me, it's going to completely change how you look at what happens at your dealership every single day.
The idea is actually pretty simple, but it's so powerful. I want you to start thinking of your dealership as a living, breathing TV series. And your social media? That's not just another marketing channel. No, it's the broadcast channel for your show, a daily documentary about how you treat people and how you solve their problems.
So in this theater, who's the cast? Well, it's your entire staff. Everyone from the master technicians to the porters who greet customers first thing in the morning. The guest cameos? Those are your customers and all the amazing stories they bring with them. The script isn't something you write. It's something you live. It's your company culture. And the genre of your show? That's defined by your core values, like integrity and service. That becomes the theme of every single episode.
Okay, so we've got the big idea, the why, but how do you actually do it? Let's get into the how. The Integrity Theater content cycle is a super practical 4-week framework that brings this entire strategy to life in a way that's manageable and, believe it or not, fun.
Think of it like a 4-act play that repeats every month. In week 1, you introduce your cast. You put the spotlight on your employees. Week 2 is all about featuring those customer cameos and their great experiences. Week 3, that's for the scene stealers, showing how you're involved in your community. And week 4 brings the plot twist, fun, unexpected moments that show your dealership's personality. Every single month tells a complete, compelling story.
Now that we have the monthly plan, let's zoom in even further. Let's talk about the daily execution. This playbook is designed to completely remove the guesswork and show you exactly what to post to bring your brand feeder to life every single day.
And look, this daily structure isn't meant to overwhelm you. It's designed to empower you. Every day of the week gets a theme, like Mission Monday or Thankful Thursday, and each one has flexible options. The guesswork is gone. You're not waking up wondering, what do I post today? You're just deciding which part of your incredible story you want to tell.
Now, you might be thinking, so does this mean I can't sell cars on social media anymore? No, of course not. It just means you change the balance. You follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of your content is dedicated to building that community and telling your story. The other 20%, that's for your sales and service offers. And here's the magic. When you've earned all that trust, those offers feel like helpful solutions, not annoying interruptions.
And finally, there are a few simple rules that make this whole system work. Consistency is everything. You gotta post daily. Use clear, branded templates so people recognize you. Be disciplined with local hashtags. And most importantly, be authentic and get your team involved. This isn't some marketing plan that gets handed down from an office. It's a culture of storytelling that everyone helps create together.
So why go through all this trouble? Let's talk about the ultimate payoff. Because this isn't just about getting a few more likes on a post. This is about building an absolutely unshakable brand that gives you a powerful, long-term advantage over everyone else.
Okay,
This next idea might be the single most important piece of the entire puzzle. Your staff, they are your real customers first. Think about that. When your team feels valued, when they're a part of the story, that positive internal culture just radiates outward. Your external brand perception becomes a direct reflection of how you treat your own people. It's that simple.
And it all comes down to this one single, powerful idea from David Rozek. Perception is reality. What your community sees you do becomes your brand. You aren't just telling them what you value anymore, you're showing them, day in and day out, through your actions. That's what builds a real brand.
So, the only question left is the one for you. You've got the playbook, you've got the mindset. What story is your dealership going to start telling tomorrow?